for today's look, I'm going to start off with using a newer primer that I got, which is by Becca. It's a backlight priming filter. So we're just going to go ahead, take that and put it all over our face. Really pretty glow. Okay, so we went ahead and primed the eye. So I'm going to use the Lorac Unzipped palette in the original one. I'm going to start off with this darker color, darker burgundy right here. So we're going to go ahead, take that with a flat brush and apply it on. Okay, so next up, I'm just taking my crease brush and we're going to use this color right here. Alright, and then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush, get a little bit of my Pure Miracle Mist, spray it. I'm going to grab this color right here, press it right into the center. Alright, and then just taking a small brush, we're going to use a little bit of this color and a little bit of this color on the lower lash line. I'm going to start off with the darker Merlot, just create a really smoldered look. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of treatments, so I feel like my face doesn't need too much. I mean, of course my under eyes need a lot more, but I'm going to go ahead and for the face use my Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. And it's best used with your hands to apply. So I'm just going to do a little bit here and apply on. It's not too much coverage, but if you're, you know, looking more to continue to get like a nice glow, you like that no makeup look or anything of that sort, then this is a great thing. What I'm going to do for people who are going to want more coverage, and I just have a little sample of the custom drops from Cover FX. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, mix it up with a little bit of the Glossier Perfecting Tint, and just go in the center of the face, just in areas that need just a bit more love. Alright, and I don't even know if they have this. This is so old, but this is the Dior Skin Nude Concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. And I'm just pressing that in. So while we let, you know, everything on the face dry down a bit more, that way we could do the bronze and highlight for this really glowy look. I went ahead and curled my lashes off camera. So I'm not going to do fake lashes today. Instead, I'm going to get like a really pretty fake, like minimal fake lash look by using Stila's Lash Stunner Lash Primer and then their huge Extreme Mascara, which is one of my absolute favorites. So we're going to do the primer first. And what it has a dual fiber into it. So what that means is that it's going to give both volume and length, and it's actually ophthalmologist tested and safe for people who wear contacts like me. And I've never had an issue with fallout as far as like the little fibers in there. Okay, so now that we have the primer on, we're going to go ahead and do our mascara. You can see, I mean, let me get closer. It just really grabs and gives a really pretty fake lash look without having to do all the work of fake lashes. Oh, got a little mascara there. Always let that dry and then flick it off afterwards. Okay everyone, so now that we have our brows on, we're going to go ahead and finish up the rest of this. Be sure to watch my brow tutorial and I'll put the link down below. So I'm going to use up the rest of my Stila BB Bronze. This has actually been one of my most favorite thing to use. I have a big bottle of it. I just have a little sample of it too that I'm trying to get through. So I'm just going to put a little bit onto the back of my hand, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush, but I've been using this a lot to create that really pretty JLo glow. So I'm just going to do it up here and then bring it obviously down in a circular motion. I like it because it's a lot warmer. It's not like your typical ash tone, so it really does truly give a really sun-kissed glow look. Don't forget to blend down your neck. Give it nice color. And of course a little bit on the nose. So I don't want to do too much from here. So let's just go ahead and highlight now. So I'm going to be using the, also a little sample size I have, but it's the Benefit Watts Up. Love this little guy, and I'm just taking that also with a Real Techniques brush. This is actually one of their setting brushes, but I would never use this to set my makeup. Plus I don't set my makeup. But I'm just going to take that, do it in a circular motion. Actually, let's add more glow. Let's just go ahead, paint that sucker on. Yes. Okay, now we can blend. I just want lots of glow. Lots of glow. Do it in the center. Boom, boom, boom. I like to be extra glowy. I don't know about y'all, but I like to be extra glowy. Chin, chin, chin. I didn't think I was going to do blush, but why not? So I'm going to use the Stila Sweet Pea Convertible Color. I believe you could get this at Sephora only. Not sure. And I'm just going to take that with my fingers and press that on. And these can actually be used on lips and cheeks. I actually think I'm going to put it on my lips too and then add a gloss. I think that'd be really pretty. Isn't that nice? It's just so subtle. Alright, let's do a little bit on our lips. And then I'm just going to finish off with a Buxom color in Dominique. I hope they still have this. It's just a really glittery clear. Alright everyone, so that is our tutorial of how to get this really pretty dewy glowy look. I did add just a little bit more over on this eye just because of the center, just because I noticed that it, for some reason, wasn't reading the same way. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know also what you want to see. Until next time, bye.